Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. We're starting on the bridge of the Hydra, and we are currently in an asteroid field because if we look out the window here, just right in front of us is a copper asteroid. So the first thing I want to do is complete the actual mining contract and get that out of the way. Now, this video is going to be just a kind of a chill out, see where it actually takes us, simply because I'm recording this early on Christmas Day. And so I don't really want to get into anything particularly serious because I'm not aware about how much time I'm going to get for the actual recordings that I'm doing today. And I'm trying to get them all done. Plus, the fact is that I think today's going to be busy enough without kind of give myself a lot of pressure from actually playing games. And I think this is something that I probably don't talk enough about it, that I play games to relax, not to stress myself out trying to get objectives. Therefore, as many of you comment, and as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback, I'm not a min-max player. I play games and I make these videos to enjoy myself. I don't do them, there's no kind of I want to be the best and I want to show everyone every perfect mechanic and every game that everything I do is perfect and min-maxed. I'm just not that type of player. But that out of the way, one thing I do want to say is, of course, I am recording this on Christmas Day. So enjoy the holiday and more importantly, stay safe and hope everything comes together for everybody in the new year, because I will still be here making videos no matter what. Anyway, let's just get down to what we're doing. We're currently on the, I think we are on the mining bridge. Yep. So what we're going to do, what we're going to do is come up on the copper asteroid. As I say, it shouldn't take us. I am on the, yeah, I'm sure I'm on the right bridge. This is the mining bridge. I think we could probably do it this way actually in first person. As I said, I don't think we're going to need that much. Now, and of course, as usual, a big thank you for all comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. Picking quite a lot of crushed stone and graphite. There we are, we got the contract. Just going to mine up a little bit more copper while I talk about, things in general. Now, I did get a comment about maybe spending a bit more time doing the POIs, and I think the more I think about it, the more I feel that I would like to revisit some of the abandoned buildings in the new year and check them out, see what's changed. And somebody also did post about using the Plutus to refine some of these ores, and I do want to use that more, but at the moment I'm also doing quite a lot of refining, simply because I want the, how can you put it, I want to get the ingots for the Fists of Lyra. So it means I'm having to kind of refine on the go. And I am thinking about maybe having a base. I think that's probably enough. So we're just going to get the ship there. It says put the mining contract on the toolbar. Okay, whoops. I'm not doing very well today. So we're going to put that on the toolbar. Incoming, oh, it disappeared. Okay. Incoming message, open the PDA, FF1. Thank you for representing the Union of Independent Minds on behalf of the free colonists. As agreed, as we transferred 120,000 credits to your bank account. The contract is now full. Have a nice day. That's all we got to do. It says find an M-class system in the galaxy and warp it. Okay. What's going on here? Starter systems do not count. I thought we'd done an M-class system. Interesting. Let's look at the solo missions. So we've got a new survey mission. We got a survey mission there, complete mission. We've also got the one to do the hot systems. So has that kind of restarted this system, or does this just open up the cold systems? Anyway, we're not going to worry too much about that. Because, as I said, I don't want to get into anything particularly too rough because I don't have a lot of time. I think what I have done is I've explored this system. We've got a magnesium asteroid over there. We've got a couple of other asteroids there. I wouldn't mind finding some zirconium, but at the moment I think I'm more interested in not so much the research vessel. I think we're going to go and check out the Eden space. Because I must admit, I am getting a little bit more fascinated with the Eden space. So that's what we're going to do in this part. I've got a couple of other contracts as well, come to think of it. Where is the trade? Not trade goods. Where is it? We got another copper mining one. We got a message from the Trade Federation of Orbital Habitat. For a delivery to someone at a Trade Federation orbital, make it and you put it in your personal. We got a mining contract as well for an iron asteroid. If we find an iron asteroid on our travels, maybe we'll put that in and see what we get for that. Anyway, we're going to go to Tala Eta and see what we find here. Science assessment message completed 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay. A weak signal is detected. Aha, look at that. We found an iron asteroid. Find an M-class system. Okay, we've got an iron asteroid in the center. Well, I think we will. Oops. We're going to do that mining contract. Contract begins. Right, we've got to get 20,000 ore. Well, we're going to do that. Look at that. I've got 2 iron asteroids here. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go and find the iron asteroids. I think I've got loads of storage. I think if we pick up 20,000 iron ore, we're probably going to need to get to the we're probably going to need to get out to the Makara and offload. Otherwise we might get completely overloaded. So maybe this is a good opportunity to derelict. Got the derelict freighter there. Seems a bit odd that we've got 2 iron asteroids here, but I think we'll check out the derelict freighter first, just to see what we've got, just in case these iron asteroids have got something to do with the derelict freighter itself. So go and take a look at this. So once you've opened the console, if you go into there and type GM, I don't think it makes a difference whether it's uppercase or lowercase. Just put that there. And what you can do then is kind of fly through the building. It means, so like if you're exploring this, you just fly through the building. But the thing you do need to be aware of when if you do go into God mode is that even if you encounter hostiles, they will still how can you put it? They can still fire at you and they can still incur damage. It just means that the damage itself isn't kind of, you can't die is probably the best way to describe it. There's the core. It looks very much like it's in. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we've got control. Yeah, it means that you can fly all the way through the buildings, but as I say, be aware that if you you can take fire if you develop any nasty diseases or anything like that. What will happen is that those diseases will come into effect as soon as you drop out of God mode. And of course, when you're coming out of God mode, make sure that you are above a solid surface and not inside a building or something, otherwise things can get a little bit awkward. So that's the way, one way you can do is search for the core, but it's a matter of personal choice. I'll be completely upfront. I have resorted to gold mode a couple of times, mainly with respect to, as I say, situations where I kind of want to know where the core is for future reference, and I get a bit frustrated because I can't find it, because occasionally in space wreckage, what can happen is the actual core is buried inside of the surrounded by multiple blocks. So we're kind of getting a bit of general loot at the moment. Nothing particularly that brilliant. Got to find the way out now. Switch main power on. I would have to core it. I think you can see the asteroids inside. Where's the MX5? Oh, I've lost it. Right, I'm gonna just fly round and find the MX5. It's got to be here somewhere. I think, didn't I bring it round here? There it is. So I think what we'll do is we'll just drop the core on the end here and see what we can find, see what's actually on the ship. So some high-end polymers here. These are often quite heavy, so yep. Oh no, not. A little bit of lag there. See what we've got here in the way of, got a little bit of fuel. 215, 251, I don't think. Oh, we got 5 out of that. We've got 1,036 here, so there's not much in the way of fuel. Devices, wow. This could be a little bit of a challenge. I think the main benefit of this is going to be we've got Pentaxid drive, warp core, mapping console, holograph. All these computer terminals could be quite useful because we could sell those. We've got one big iron drive, which would be nice to take out. It's because we've got CPU extender for a capital vessel, but we've got extended and improved. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm just going to pick the core up. Whoops. Left shift F. Just going to pick the core up, and we're going to get back towards the MX5. Not the MX5, the Hydra. It's going to get in range of the Hydra. Because this should be all of one homogeneous base. So we're going to come here, drop down, and I'm just going to stick the core on this corner here. Put it back. And see if we can hook to the Hydra. And we're going to go just straight to the harvest controller there. There's the iron drive. I stand here. Oops. I don't know what's up with me today. And use this. We can Just going to shove all this in here as well. Wasn't expecting to do this today, but we will take that iron drive. What else is it? See if I can find the CPU extenders, see where they are. Says they're 137 meters that way. We're gonna have to take the Hydra that down into there. Yeah, oops. Haha. Because I certainly wouldn't mind those CPU cores. Very least we can deconstruct them for the let's say at the very least we can just deconstruct them down, get some good resources from that. I mean, or alternative, I could just literally quite drop them into thing. Go to down here. Of course, it helps if I do that. I don't really need the carbon fiber. That can go into there. Take that. So that gives us anything else that's... We've got some fridges. Well, no, haha. Why is that? Fridge cantina. That can go in the fridge. Take a bit of cheese. What's this? Right, this is where it's going to get a bit serious. So, what I'm going to need to do, we've got 55 containers that we've got to loot out. So, what we're going to need to do is get within range of the Hydra, because there's no way that the MX5 can carry this type of weight pressure. Container Hydra. So we're going to put everything into the harvest controller. Not material, sorry, no. Harvest controller. Now comes the fun bit. Come here, cargo boxes. Open up the pallet. We've done that. So, oh no. Hydra. By 110. 111. Yeah. Got copper ingot. Got to get used to the new ingot icons. Must admit, I do really like them. Some science equipment. Some of this will go here. We've got heat exchanger tablets as well. Oh wow, we're getting some fairly good bits and pieces here. 34, got some more heat exchangers. I think finding this derelict freighter is going to be quite useful. 44, 45, 46. What we got here? Prefab housing modules. I have seen references to this, but I think that's the first one we've actually found. $148. definitely worth the visit, I think. Anyway, guys, I'm aware that this is probably not going to be all that interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way through. If I find anything that's particularly that interesting, I'll include it in the video. If not, I'll just loot out all the boxes. So I'll see when I find something interesting. Like now, communications equipment. Okay, welcome back. Just to give you an idea, what we got is we got we got 5 undelivered cargo, so that can get put in the trade section. We got 5 undelivered cargo. Obviously, I've got the search algorithm on. We've got some fuel, tablets, solar cells, cluster components, 7 heat exchangers, prefab housing, which I'm not sure if we can, but I'll put that in there. So we're gonna have to find some extra space for stuff. We got some radiation shielding, palladium ore, which I think is there, and we've got products. Shove that in there and there. Got a little bit of cash, which we can store in the fridge. And then we got various assorted bits and pieces here. Science equipment, which I think we'll put in. Yeah, we got put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Prefab housing, that can go in there. Got an ammo box in here for some reason. I can't think what fathom why. We're picked up quite a lot of oxygen as well, which can go in there. And then we've got various collections of bits and pieces here, which I will sort out later on. So we got a couple of more larger thrusters, which I could drop into the workshop, but don't think I'm going to bother. I suppose the next question is, I'm just going to have a look round, because I don't think we've really explored this area. Have a quick scope round. I mean, obviously you could mine all this down to the blocks, but let's say we've done all these bays. But what I'm interested in is to see if there's anything kind of special. What have we got here? We've got a radar dish. I think that's just purely decorative, isn't it? As I say, we got deep space transceivers, but again, they're not. Just to show you, see, these are just antennas. We could take out all the consoles, as that would constitute, we could sell them, but I don't really have the patience today to do that. So I think we're just going to get back. As I say, there's a lot more potential here, but I don't really want to get bogged down by it. So we're just going to come here. Make sure that link is broken. Have that in there. Pick up the core so it goes back into my personal inventory. And what we're going to do now is just dock with the Hydra. Then we'll do a bit of asteroid mining. Yeah. Turn the power off. Thank you, game. Right, what we're going to do now is get in the mining thingy. There's the 2 iron asteroids. So what we're going to do is just head for these. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to line out the get in really close, and what I'm just going to do now is just mine out all the iron from the iron asteroid, or both of them, and I'll be right back once I've actually done it. Okay, welcome back. I think I've got everything from here. I can't see anymore. Might be a little bit of iron just there on that corner, but I think we've got everything. Oh no, maybe there's a smidge just in there. So we've got just short of halfway there, and you can see the harvest box is kind of filling up. But I think just to wind the video up, I've just, what we'll do is we're there. We've got this one over here. We'll just go and check out this one. You never know, we might find some more iron asteroids. If not, this will just have to be an ongoing mission. So we're going to go to there, build up speed. Okay, mission weak signal detected. Got a science assessment. Okay, we got derelict freighter again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly in. We've got a heat signature over there. We've got a derelict freighter there. And we're just going to check out the heat signature first. I'll see once I actually get there. So it looks very much like we've got a silicon asteroid, which isn't going to be that much use. And another derelict freighter, which could be useful, but at the same time it's just means that we're going to have to kind of do a little bit more world-class looting, which is not exactly what I'm looking for in this video. So here we are, we're just coming up on the derelict freighter. Obviously this is going to be virtually exactly the same as the last time. Well, now it looks slightly different. It seems to have got a bigger mass of stuff in it. It's not quite so fragmented. What we'll do is we'll get up close alongside. Yeah, oh, it is basically the same. Yeah, it's so actually I think we can just stick alongside it like this. Maybe move up that way a bit because the actual iron thingy will be there. So we'll just turn the thrusters off, and now obviously this is going to be exactly the same. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is take down the freighter or loot the freighter again. Of course, first thing I've got to do is find the core. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.